All right, back again. Welcome back to Tasha Taylor TV. Today I am going to be talking about why I won't quit my 9 to 5. I know there's a lot, a lot of videos out there on people who quit their 9 to 5 and are entrepreneurs now, or YouTubers, or things like that, and they hate their 9 to 5, and it's just the worst, working a 9 to 5. So I'm gonna talk about the flip side, and so probably a lot of people won't appreciate it, but then I'm sure there's some people who will appreciate it. I work a 9 to 5, and my generation, we have worked a 9 to 5 for, that's our thing. That's what we started off as when our parents go to college, get a good education, and then get a good job and stay there and retire. And that's what we've been told. And that's what we've done. And that's kind of all a lot of us know. The newer generations are just not having it. And I get it. There's some jobs that are toxic, some managers that are toxic, some companies that are toxic, and it's not good for your mental health or your physical health. And currently I'm not in that type of situation, and I'm so thankful for that. I really don't have any complaints about my job. I'm very appreciative of it. However, I have been in situations where it has been toxic and managers just mean for no reason, right? Just for no reason. Like, why are you so mean? Like, why are you? But anyways, that's another video probably. But even though, I've had those bad experiences, I have learned in all these years, finally, that if I am in a situation like that, to move on to the next. And again, our generation was like, oh, just stick it out, and I've done that a couple of times. And that's okay. I went through it, and I did learn from it, and hopefully I can share with others on how you don't have to go through that. And like I said, now I'm in a pretty good situation at my job. I really don't have any complaints. I even go into the office 5 days a week. It's 15 minutes away, so it's fine. So, but I am in a good situation. But over the years, even though, I've worked 9 to 5 for all my, adult life, I've had a job. I appreciate those jobs. And then this video, I'm going to talk about why, I won't quit my 9 to 5. I do believe in other streams of income, definitely. And I'm about that life. I'm trying to get other streams of income because I think it's a good thing. But like my dad, he always had different streams of income. Even though he was a construction worker, he had other jobs, side jobs and things like that. So that's in my DNA, right? So it's in me. So I know, and I've had part-time jobs before too, along with my full-time job, for extra income. But I'm gonna talk about, why I won't quit my job and some of the benefits. And I'm going to talk about the benefits, and the compensation and things like that of the jobs that I have had and where I'm currently at. So I'm going to start off with benefits. So health insurance, right? Everybody needs health insurance. I don't think people that do not have health insurance are treated fairly if they have to go to the doctor or the hospital or things of that nature. So health insurance is very important. So I'm going to start there under the benefits. So right now I have Blue Cross Blue Shield, and I have an HSA account, a health savings account, where there's money put aside for my medical. Say I didn't have health insurance, that would be very unfortunate, but I do have it. So the cost of my health insurance per month is around $130. If I had to go on Cobra, or if my company didn't pay for part of it, the total amount for that would be around $700. So my company kicks in about 75%, and my portion of that is 25%. So that's one reason why I don't mind my 9 to 5. And then dental and vision, around the same. My dental is $25. I'm sorry, my dental is $12 a month, and the company pays twice that much. And then vision as well. I wear contacts and glasses. Another benefit that my company currently, that I'm utilizing right now is tuition reimbursement. Right now, I'm going to school for my graduate degree. So, master's. So, we all know how expensive that is. Well, my company, they're footing the whole entire bill. So that's thousands and thousands of dollars, where if I had to pay for it, I would have to pay, and that's upwards of $12,000, upwards north. So on top of my income, they're kicking in insurance, 75% of it. That's $700 a month. And I'm paying $132. And then they're paying for my tuition for my master's degree. I pay for my books that I'm going to get reimbursed. I'm going to sell back, but they pay upwards of $12,000 a year for my master's degree. Okay, so just add that up. And then another benefit is bereavement leave. If a family member passes away, I get up to 5 days off for time off, 100%. Whatever I would normally get paid, that's what I get paid. So throw that in. And then wellness. So if I follow the wellness 4-step plan, they'll reimburse me every year $250. So that's like an Apple Watch. So if I go buy a Fitbit or an Apple Watch and I follow the wellness steps, which is pretty simple, getting your blood work done, getting the physical, things of that nature, I will get $250 back into my pocket, cash, not text. Okay, and same thing, with the other things, not text. So that's another thing. So, and then a benefit, not thing. And then there's short-term disability. So say by God's miracle, I got pregnant, which is impossible because I don't do anything. I abstain. I'm single and I abstain. But say I had a baby and I had to go out and take care of the baby. I wouldn't be working. So if I'm not working, I'm not getting paid, right? But I would get paid 100% up to, I believe I get up to 8 weeks of 100% pay. So for 8 weeks while I'm out, the first week I would have to use vacation time, but the 7 weeks after, or the 5 weeks after, if it's cesarean, 8, regular vaginal delivery 6, I would only have to use my vacation time for 1 week, and the remaining of it would be 100% paid. Again, and that's a free benefit. It doesn't cost. The cost is me working there. So I would be at home, and then if I wanted to take more time off from that, I would be able to be off for 12 weeks. Of course, I would have to use vacation time, or it would have to be unpaid. But while I'm getting better and healing, my company is paying me 100%. So another reason why I won't quit. And I'm just using having a baby as an example. It could be any type of surgery, knee surgery, hip surgery, whatever medical condition that certifies that I am not supposed to be at work because I am disabled due to a medical condition, and the doctor signs off on it. My company will pay I believe mine is up, and the longer you work there, the more weeks it is, but I believe right now mine is 100% for up to 8 weeks. And I think well, I know I've been at my company for 2 years. So yeah. And then, workers' comp. Say I get injured at work, I fall and trip and break an ankle. I have workers' comp. And if I have to go home and not be able to come to work, I would get paid 70% of my pay. Free money. That's not just free. I'm not working, but I'm still getting paid. So again, this is why I won't quit my job. Next, I have traveled, not to a lot of places, but in my field, there's different trainings that I can go to. In the 2-3 times that I did go, I went to Las Vegas to get training, and that was fully paid for, the flights, the meals, the hotel, the whatever, and that was 100% paid for. So I was getting paid to travel, to learn. Even if I was learning for my job, if I ever left that job, I would be able to learn something and take it somewhere else. So yeah, free travel. So it was Las Vegas. Did I ever go anywhere else? I think I went to Alabama one time, but I went there to work. But they paid for my flights and my free meal, and I got to explore the town. So yeah. And then what else? And then my regular compensation obviously is consistent. Like with your business, if you don't sell something, you're not gonna make any money, right? Or if you're a YouTuber, if you don't post, you're not gonna make any money. You may make money, but it's not consistent. So I know what my consistent money is every other week. I know how much I'm getting paid. I know it's going in my account. It's mine. And then vacation time. So I used to get more at my previous job, but this job now I get 4 weeks of vacation. So whenever I'm off and I need to take a day off or whatever, I'm getting paid still money for not being at work. So yeah, another reason why I will not quit my 9 to 5. I will not. But like I said in the beginning, if I'm working at a company that is not for me, then you know what's next. So I will go and find another company, but I'm good at the company I'm at right now. And then let's talk about retirement. Okay, so I am getting close to retirement. I hope to retire in the next several years. I'm getting really close. So I used to work for another company that had a pension. And a pension is a retirement account where the company pays into it, not you. So this is where the company just gives you money into this account, and it's for your retirement. So a lot of companies used to have pensions a long time ago, but then they kind of stopped and just have 401ks where you put money in and then the company matches a portion of it. So matching meaning matching your money, giving you money. So free money to the money that you already contribute. But with a pension, it's just free money from the company set aside for you every year, and they increase it each year. It gets increased with the hope of you retiring from that company and then you using that money as your retirement money. Well, I didn't stay there at that company, even though I had a great pension. I didn't stay there. Yeah, it wasn't serving me. It wasn't serving me. Those environments I talked about earlier. Yeah. So I left that company, but I was still able to take that pension. So that pension, pretty good chunk of money. Let's just say I could almost pay my house off with that pension. Yeah, I'm close to being able to pay my house off with that pension if I wanted to. So if I wanted to pay my house off, I would kind of be able to with that pension and a little bit of a 401k. So let's just say that that's how much it is. But of course, I'm not at retirement age, because if I did take that money out, then I would have to pay taxes. So I'm not doing it. So I put it in another account and it's earning interest. I think it's 5.5, and I probably could put it somewhere else and earn more money. So all you ladies that know about investing, let me know in the comments. But I put that in another account and it's earning interest. So I'm basically that money was given to me for retirement. I didn't add to it. It was all from the company. And now I have it in another account and it's sitting there. And every month there's hundreds of dollars added to it. So yeah, I have no regrets about working for that company based on that alone. So that's why I won't quit a 9 to 5, because there are some good perks. So I had the pension. I also had a 401k there where they did match. So I put money in and they added money as well. So that 401k, I rolled it over into my company I'm at now. So I'm, again, 401k is getting added to the company that I'm working for, is matching it. So I'm getting free money. And when I say free money, it's separate from the money that I earn, right? It's separate from the money that I go to work for and I get paid for annually. It's separate from that salary. This is a whole different set of money, because I don't have to have a 401k. But because I know they're going to throw some free money my way, I'm like, throw it. I'm happy to take it. You can match mine. And so there's that account. So for my retirement. So this is why I won't quit my 401k, because I am not a stocks and bonds and all that guru, but I am taking advantage of these accounts where the company is giving me money in addition to the salary that I earn based on the work that I output. And then let's kind of wrap it up to items that I've purchased, because I had a 9 to 5 when I was able to purchase. So I bought my home, I want to say 9 years ago. Yeah, 9 years ago, I bought my home by myself. And I was able to afford to buy a home by myself because I had a 9 to 5. And also I worked at a company, a financial institution, that kind of helped me along with credit and savings and down payment and things like that, where I was able to purchase my home by myself. So I own a home. And then just a couple of, maybe 2 years ago, I purchased my first, I've always had a car, whatever. I would just buy whatever car. It didn't matter, because I just needed a car to get back and forth to work and take my kids around. So I never really was like a car person. I just need a decent looking car. That was a good car, but I really didn't care about looks and things like that in style. So that wasn't a big deal. I just needed a car. And then once I would pay it off, I would drive that car until I couldn't drive it any longer. Or one car, well, 2 cars I gave to my daughters. The first one I gave years ago to my oldest, and then most recently I gave my last car to my youngest daughter. And that's where I had to buy I had to buy another car. And because the car that I gave to my youngest daughter was like not acting right, and I needed some reliable transportation because I had just recently got a new job like 2 years ago. And I needed reliable transportation because I was working from home before that a lot. And then I had to be in the office 5 days a week. So I'm like, I can't be playing with this car. I need to be at work on time without any issues. So I decided I'm going to buy me a luxury car at this big age that I am. I'm like, okay, I'm done buying like whatever, I deserve to drive in a nice, comfortable luxury car. So it afforded me to buy And it's not like luxury like a BMW or a Mercedes or anything like that, but it's a big deal to me. So I was able to buy a nice car. It's a Cadillac SUV. So I was excited, and I'm still excited about it. Like, I still can't believe that I, have a nice car that I have, and I need to be cleaning it right now. But long story short, if I didn't have a 9 to 5, I wouldn't have been able to purchase this car. And yeah, so I've learned about credit and savings and finance and all of that through working at a 9 to 5, because let's be real, that wasn't talked about in school when I went to school. So I've had to learn about it the hard way as I got older, and also the easy way because I worked in a financial institution. So shout out to them, even though I had to leave. But shout out to them, and I got educated and I got my financing through that job as well. So I made connections and friends there. And I got my financing there, not because we're friends, but I would have still been able to get financing at a credit union. But long story short, I will not quit my 9 to 5. I will add streams of incomes to my working or whatever, but I will not. And I'm thankful for all the things, that all the knowledge, all the benefits, the total compensation. What I just described is a HR term, total compensation, not just your basic pay, but your insurance, your tuition reimbursement, your retirement. It comes with a lot. It's a nice package, and it's consistent. And yes, companies lay off. They do. And some companies give severance packages, right? You get a severance package at a lot of these companies, so you have a cushion to help you to get to the next job. But even if you don't get a severance package, you shouldn't, but there's your retirement. You can kind of mess with a little bit to get you to the next job if you have one. So, and then of course, if you get laid off, you get unemployment, and I'm not taking away, and I'm not saying anything. It's great that people are entrepreneurs. I'm like, that's amazing that you're able to make a living, and you can travel and get up when you want to and make your own hours. Like, all of those things are wonderful. But I just saw a YouTuber last week who got her channel taken away, and she couldn't go file for unemployment. Like, at least if you got fired or laid off, you can file for unemployment, and 9 times out of 10, you'll get it. Or you have your cushion of your retirement or emergency savings, if you have one, to lean on. So nothing against YouTubers. Is, like I said, is great, for the freedom you have and all the money you can make. But I kind of want to do it the other way, like the 9 to 5 and then YouTube. And that's basically because that's how I was raised, right? That's all I know. So, and maybe all the YouTubers, that's all they know, but I do have a sense of security. Not like 100%, like, oh, I know my job no, it's not like that. But at this big age, and it wasn't always like this, but at this age now, there is a little bit more sense of security with my finances because I have other things in place. And like, things happen, anything can happen to anybody. I'm not, discounting that, but for me and my finances, as for me and my house, we're going to serve the Lord. No, but as for me and my finances, I'm going to need a 9 to 5 to carry me through my retirement. That's what I'm going to need. And hopefully I can add to it with other streams of income. through coaching, career counseling, helping people, you know, get to the next step or get to the next job or things like that. But anyways, I have talked enough about why I won't quit my 9 to 5. And leave your comments there and let me know why you won't quit or why you will quit. Because this is about inspiring and me getting inspired and sharing with the YouTube community. So talk to you later, and thank you for listening to me on my little mini rant on why I won't quit my 9 to 5. Okay, talk to you soon.